See Family Records. Learn to find your family in the 1860 census. What can be found? Homes, names, age, gender, race, employment, value of real estate, birthplace, marriage, education, health, and slaves. This 1860 census page is page 17 of the city of Fernandina, Nassau County, Florida. It was taken on the 13th of September, 1860. It was taken by William Groth. We will also be looking at Blue River, Hancock, Indiana, page 183. This and the other pages we will look at were found on Ancestry.com. Name. Column 3 gives the first name and then the last name. The last name is not written out if it is the same as the person above. In this case, it is just left blank. Lydia's last name is Thompson, even though it is not written after her name. Each person is written on a line. The line number is on both the left and the right side of the page. Home. Column 1 is the number of the house the census taker had visited. Column 2 is the number of the family the census taker had visited. Age. Column 4 gives each person's age. John Thompson is 35. Lydia Thompson is 32. John Love is 25. Gender. John Thompson has tick marks, which means it is the same as the person above. He is M for male. Lydia is listed as F for female. John Love is listed as M as male. Race. Column 6 is for race. The column instructions say white, black, or mulatto. This page in the Nassau County, Florida gives X marks and check marks. The X marks appear next to the males and the check marks appear next to the females. I searched multiple pages in different states and found almost all boxes in column 6 blank. There was the slave schedule done in 1860. This might be the reason column 6 was left blank, or it might have something to do with the civil unrest in the country over slavery. Race, slave schedule. This is part of a slave schedule from Pennsylvania, Virginia. Column 1, name of owner. Column 2, number of slaves. Column 3, age of the slave. Column 4, gender. Column 5, race, black or mulatto. Column 6, fugitive from the state. Column 7, number, manumitted or freed. Column 8, deaf and dumb, blind, insane, or idiotic. Column 9, number of slave houses. Race, slave schedule. This is from the same page as the previous slave schedule from Pennsylvania, Virginia. This states that this is the estate of Matthew Williams. This means Matthew had passed away, and since he owned slaves, he also owned land. There should be a will that would have been probated. These wills often gave the names of the slaves. One of his slaves was blind. Employment. Column 7 lists people's occupations. Below are a few occupations found in the 1860 census. Carpenter, dressmaker, gentleman, merchant, medical doctor, teacher. Real estate. Column 8 gives the value of the real estate. Column 9 gives the value of the person's personal estate. Here are some other values from the same page. Notice that the man that is listed as a gentleman, his wife also has personal real estate. Real estate. Here are a few more pages from the same page. Notice how much more the medical doctor's estate is than the others on the page. The music teacher was the wife. Notice that her husband is not listed with an occupation. Birthplace. Column 9 gives the birthplace of each individual. Rebecca was born in Georgia. Thomas was born in Florida. John was born in Florida. Lydia was born in England. Lydia being born in England is a flag to look for immigration and possibly naturalization papers. Marriage. Column 11 shows if a couple was married in the census year. John and Nancy Myers were married in late 1859 or early 1860. They lived in Blue River, Hancock, Indiana, and can be found on page 195. Education. Columns 12 and 13 are about education. Column 12, did the person attend school? Column 12, cannot read or write. Both Lilia and Mary attended school. Sarah Allen could not read or write. Amy Allen attended school. Health. Column 14 asks questions about a person's health. Eliza and William Allen from Blue River, Hancock, Indiana are listed as idiotic. Dodds from Blue River, Hancock, Indiana is listed as 83, is a female, and she is listed as a pauper. 1860 Census Challenge. See if you can find the following. A relative in the 1860 census. Someone with more than 10 slaves. Use the 1860 slave schedule. A couple that was married in the census year. The real estate and personal value of one of your relatives. The end.